Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, so today we're bringing you another entertainment section of the channel, and it is the movie review for Ready Player One. Now, this straight up is a love letter to geekdom, and I love that about it. It is just straight up, if you have ever considered yourself a geek, whether it be a film geek, definitely a gamer geek, and just a person that just loves certain things, whether it be horror movies, whether it be, you know, video games, whether it be specific types of just anything, anime, whatever geekdom you belong to. If you belong to any of them, you will love this movie. Now, there's a lot of debate on which generation might like this movie the most. I would say if you grew up in the 90s, you're probably going to enjoy the most out of all the references that I've seen. But yes, it really embodies the entire geekdom and why we fall into these worlds that we love, either playing a video game or watching movies and just get inspired by things. And that's really what this movie is. It is also the greatest Steven Spielberg magic movie since, I would say, Jurassic Park, like the original Jurassic Park. It brings that magic that you always heard about with Steven Spielberg, and he knows how to hit the points. Is it a perfect movie? No, in terms of, like, yeah, is there some characters that didn't need to be there at all, basically, or just didn't serve as a plot device? Yes, those things do happen, but overall, you have a great main character, awesome supporting cast, a good villain, and it's just really overall it's just a fun movie. This is a movie that I do recommend seeing in theaters though. There's always the talk of like, oh, well, can you just wait till on demand? Absolutely you can, but this is one where you really want the biggest screen possible because there's so many Easter eggs. Not to mention that the audience that I saw with, we all clapped at the end and we were all laughing at certain parts. And even with parts that I didn't get because I didn't get the reference, it was just intoxicating to see everyone else getting that reference and everyone else falling in love with that reference. And I'm like, oh, I know that belongs to that. And these people love that. That's so cool. And there's just so many references. One thing I will say as a gamer though, I am upset with, and this better be in a deleted scene, unless I'm mistaken, I did not see the BFG, which if you're a gamer, you know what that is, and I did not see that. I expected to see that. I didn't see it, so that was the only downside. But overall, I think, again, if you are a geek, which, if you know me, again, I said this recently on our weekly show, where someone asked me, you know, was I interested, and like, not only was I interested, but I was so into geekdom that I would have like Spider-Man versus, you know, like Batman and In the Ring and all this, like you would make up stuff about all these different worlds as a geek culture as you grew up in it. And, you know, we do this with video games, we do mods, all these different kind of things. And this, again, is a really thing of celebrating all that, celebrating geekdom. So, yes, is Ready Player One a really good movie you should see in theaters? Yes. If you have ever belonged to a geekdom, I would say you would really enjoy this. But I will say that, like, I can see, like, if you just, you know, aren't interested in any kind of video games, any kind of movies, then yeah, it might not be for you. And if you're gonna look at it with a critic eye, yeah, you could definitely find flaws in it. But if you just allow yourself to escape in this kind of oasis kind of thing, yeah, I could definitely see where you will enjoy it, have fun. Again, the entire audience clapped at the end of this movie because it was just so well told. Overall, for, again, just a celebration, like, it was just so great how everyone was laughing, pointing out certain stuff, like every time you got an Easter egg, every time you got a joke, it was so like the inside joke, and everyone was in on it. So let me know what you guys think. Have you seen Ready Player One? Please, no spoilers in the comments section. But overall, I definitely not only recommend seeing this movie, but I recommend seeing it again. However, I will say the one downside I will say is that I don't know if it would be really great for kids because they won't get all the references. It plays a lot of nostalgia, of course, as you've probably heard, but without getting the references, I don't know what that's like. I don't know if it's like, oh, that's still cool when this character does this, or when you see this weapon, or when you see this thing from this movie, or this thing from this game. is it still cool without that? I don't know. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.